There we go. So doing the square room this time. This is going to be the walls. So obviously I have to make sure that that fits perfect. That will do. I need to cover 3 sides. And where is my knife? I don't actually need that at the moment. But I do need to make sure that this will work. So I'm going to lift that up there and bring that around. That's not going to work, I don't think. I have to be there maybe. That's fine. That's going to work. Just need to cut this end off. Like that. Height, well, she's going to have a 4-poster bed. It's going to need to be pretty tall. So I'm going to measure this. And we're going to do it at 15 centimetres. 15. Make sure we get these measurements right. Don't need those bits. Yeah. Okay, now all I've got to do is to be able to glue that on. So I'm going to start in the middle. We can go down one. That. Oh. Just going to make sure we get the right one. Oh, I do apologise. I have eaten. My stomach's like that lately. I don't know why. Right, we just have to hold this on. Making sure that fits. Now, let me get my little mat. I always want to make sure I've got this right. You need to press that in at the back. Now I'm going to be putting a carpet in this. It won't be a carpet. It's going to be like a floral rug. You know, I mean a whole cover. I know what I mean. Oh dear. Just do that, wipe that off. Like that. Bring that in like that, and again we just wipe off the excess. Hold that in tight. That's her little bedroom. I'm going to shape the walls because you want to be able to see. I've done it high because she's going to have a nice 4-poster bed, and I can always cut it down. Let's have a look, see if we can get this tape off. Didn't know there was tape on it actually, I didn't see. Oh, bugger it. Welcome to any newbies. If you've not been and seen the videos, you need to go and have a look. There's over nearly 6,000 videos for you to view. Maybe I should have cut this first. But hey ho, let's have a look, see what we want to do. I think I want to bring it in. Like that. Now I'm going to cut one and then use that for the opposite side so I get it right. Too late, I've done it now. I need to curve it. I don't know if this will work. I'm going to use my little scissors to curve that around. Like that. Yes. Okay. So, now we want that, don't we? No. What the hell am I doing? We just do that, and we need that on there. That's it. The opposite side. Okay. Just so it matches. Like that. I'm going to round these ends off. No problem there. That's it. That's fine by me. I'm happy with that. So that's going to be the miniature room. Save those bits. You never know when they're going to come in handy. Okay. And all I have to do now is to do that actually. I'll just cut that. Now, let me just see. I need to melt that. So just put the glue, if you're going to remelt something, just put the tip of the glue gun on. And it will do that. It just remelts it because of the heat, and then hold that on. Okie dokie. Now, what fabric can I use for the walls? I don't want to put paper on it, I want to use fabric. But it's got to be girly. So I'll be back. Right, what I've got here is some pink, pale pink satin, which we have in the shop. We have the pink cotton and that for the walls. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. But I do want to do a wooden panelling around. So I need to grab hold of my sticks, and they need to be smaller than that, so I'm going to cut some new ones. Okay, need a new one. I'm going to use this one here. Let's have a look. So I just need to cut them. I'm not measuring them. I'm just going to cut some small, like planks again. So we have this in the shop as well. There we go. So now all I've got to do is to glue them on. So just going to go from the middle and do that. It's a little bit smaller than what I'd originally done, but I'm not bothered about that. There we go, right up to the edge. And I will trim off anything we don't need, like that. And because I'm going to be putting one down the edge, I need to trim this off as well. Like that, make that nice and smooth. Right, I'm quite happy with that. I can go in there. I'm just going to trim that off. I'm going to save that a little bit. And there's the wall, and what I'm just going to do, just try and take that little section off there. That's it. But yeah, I'm happy with those. So now that's got to be painted, but I've also got to do the floor, and I do need this card to do. Oh no, I'm going to do the, now how do I want to do the floor? Do I want fabric? No, I'm going to need to do the floor and put a rug in it. So I am going to need to do this. So I take another one of these coasters and cut round it. Actually, I can put that back on and cut round it using the knife, I think. Oh, oops a daisy. That should come out. Put that back. Let's trim this off. And this will need to be cut down because this is now bigger than the inside because I've used that board. But I need to know how much bigger it is. Way too big. So what I'm going to do is just to even this off on both sides, because then I can round the corners, if that makes sense. Let me just see, that should slot in perfectly. Like, I don't even need to round the corners like that. Slotted in really well. I'm just going to do that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. But again, I do want a floor pattern just because it's a boudoir and it should have a plush carpet. So, well, actually, I'm going to keep it plain because the rugs will be made out of the fabric. So that now needs to be glued in. And I don't need to do much to it because it's just going to slide in like that and push down like that. Push right in. And then I just have to cut this. I don't want it hanging over or anything like that. I'm just going to trim that off. I'm happy with that, that's fine. So now we can paint it before I put the dado railing and the fabric. I'm going to put the fabric in last. This now needs to be painted. And I think I'm going to use the blush pink because I like it and it does match the material. So I'm going to give it a good shake. I've got my little paste board from yesterday. I do have paint boards, but I just choose not to use them. I don't have to wash them. These you can just, you know, get rid of. And you don't have to worry about the environment. Right, okay, so I need my little brush from yesterday. Get a bit of tissue. Oh, make sure I should have got some clean water. But never mind, I'm using this, it's fine. Okay, so let's do the walls first. Now they may need a couple of coats. Now I haven't said if this boudoir is going to be spotless or grunged. I'll see how it develops as it goes. You know, we'll see. I might want to grunge it up. I might want to keep it princessy. Probably princessy, actually. Do like that. Yeah, nice. So, just got to wait for that to dry. Well, I don't. I can put the material on. So, where's the material? Here we are. Now, I'm going to do the material by measuring the outside. So first of all, I'm going to cut it. Like I say, we do have this in the shop. Beautiful pink flowers, roses, and they're small so that they're, you know, big enough and small enough for the miniature itself. Because if you use something that's too big, it doesn't look right. So, the idea is that we get it the length we want. So, let's do it this way. Pop that on there. Pop that on there. And I'm going to draw it move that around to that, and then move that around to there. And I'm going to leave some on it so that I've a room to play with. Okay, and now that's going to be cut and added to the inside. We'll just do that. It'll either work or it won't. That's how I see it. And then I'm just going to trim off all of this excess. Now I am going to cut it a little bit over because I am going to back this as well, so I can tuck it in where I need it to be. And again, don't waste the bit you cut off, because that will all make a pillar or a cushion or something. Let me just do this. Now, you can't just, you know, cut it and then flip that over, because it'll all pull and whatnot. You have to put little nicks in it. like that, where you've got a curve. Just put little nicks in it. That bit's fine at the back. But you'll see what I mean. Okay? And now what I'm going to do is to glue those down with glue. Hot glue. Into place. Oh, pretty, isn't it? So we're just going to push that down and it will dry nice and neat. So now what I'm going to do is to use this pink velvet to do a border. It's the only thing pinkish that's the right size and colour. You need a little bit of a contrast, so we're going to just use it as a contrast. So I'm just going to get the middle of that, and then I'm just going to do it on the board here. Push that into place and then just cut that off. See, like that, it's got a nice little border of velvet. And like I said, you probably wouldn't see much of it, but we'll see how we get on. So that's that. Now what I've got to do is to start putting the bed together, and for that we need to build it. Oh, a centimetre fee, not 2. So I'm just gonna start filing. And there you go, 4 posts. Those 2, you know what, I can just make that one a little bit more, so they all match. That'll do. Right, they're my little bedposts. They do take some doing, but I enjoy it. Right, there we go. So this is the bed, and like I said, I've just got to cut out the notch. Do you know what? What'll be easier is using my crocodile, I would imagine. Just to do it on the edge, on the corner. Maybe not quite on the corner. No. Right, so I'm just going to cut these. Because these now have to be glued in place. Now, I'm going to measure them all and make sure I've got them in the right place where I want the legs to go. And I don't think we need them any higher than that. So again, we just glue this section. Just glue that section there. Put the bed on. And I'm using the pencil mat, we'll do it that way, to be, the pencil mat goes this end. Now we just have to put the strips on. I think we'll have a closed in bed like that. Right, so we've got that so far, and I can sort all that out. Right, just got some of this fabric. We do sell this in the shop. So I now need to fold that over like that. Pop that on there like that. Cut that. When we do that, cut that off. And then we need to pop that into there, like that. I'm going to pull that out a little bit. To go in here. And then once the pillar's on, that can attach to that. So let me see. I might change my mind yet. You have to see how we go on. So I'm just getting a piece of the fabric, where I'm going to put it, to do the bed. I don't want it. I'm going to do that and first attach it to that. Whoops-a-daisy, we don't want that, mate. Like that. That's how we need it. So that's attached. Like that. And then I'm going to put it onto the bottom. Like that. And then I'm going to just fold that down. Just fold it down like that. And do the same here. Like that. And then we just do that and attach that. And then all you have to do is to snip off the excess. With sharp scissors. See, like that. I'm fine with that. Yeah. And that will sit there like that. Oh, that looks cute. Yeah. Okay, so now what I need to do is to make the pillar. So to make the pillar, I want a fairly long one. Like that. So I'm just going to round off the ends. Like that. So that's given me the shape of my pillow. I need to add a little bit of wadding to that. So I'm going to double my wadding. Just fold that over because I want a little bit of fluffiness to this set. There we go. I'm going to take my little bit of fabric, pop that on there like that. Fold that over. Fold that over, because that's the back. And then I'm just going to gauge it around, but leave enough for me to glue down. See, like that, and then what I have to do is just to trim it off a little bit better than that, like that. And that will sit on the bed like that. So that's like a headboard. I'm not using that one, the metal one. I'm going to use this as the headboard. And just to make sure that that stays, I'm just going to glue this on. This panel. You're not going to see it, obviously, but it's going to help stick that headboard. See, like that? So everything's matching. So we just pop that in there. Yeah. Oh, we can just put it to one side. And we can build a wardrobe and units to go there and a little cushion. So that's what I'm going to do, is to put that now into there. It's going in and it's going on the side. See the little bed? Now, what does she need? Well, she could do with a little vanity. I'll do the cushion in that later, so that doesn't need to be out either. like that. Nice little vanity unit. Great, isn't it? And then, where did I put them little trinkets? Oh, in this little thing, didn't I? So, now I've got these little bottles. Although they look a bit vintage, I'm going to put one of them on. One there, like that. I wanted to use the crowns, or a crown. No. We'll see what else we've got in the miniatures. Now, I just need to put this on the base. Make a base for it, should I say. So I'm just going to glue this straight on. That'll fit on there, that'll be fine. I'm trying to get it on. That's it, like that. And then to do that, and any touch up I can do later on. And so back to our bedroom. There's our little vanity. I'm going to put it there. I wanted to have a little rug of some sort. You know, like something there. I need to put the foot down. Just there. A little stool or something here. Yeah, I like that. That's quite nice. I actually did find a small chair, so I've moved the table from there and put it at the end. If I'd have put that against the wall, she could have had a chair there, but I didn't want the room the same as everybody else does. And I do have some like face cloth material that I'm going to make a little round rug from. Just to put alongside the bed. And it's, well, half a moon shape one. See, like that. Because it's just a miniature. Hopefully I can get this in place. That's it. See, like that. Now, we can now put her picture above her bed. Because that's where I want it to be. Like that. And I'm also going to run some of this felt. Now let me just see. I don't know how exactly I'm going to put it on. I'm going to add one of my triple lead butterflies as well. Just as a decoration, like that. I'm going to put this trim all the way around the edging.